Hey yogis, welcome to Busy Moms Yoga. I'm Megan, your host. So I have a brief mat stretch, I would say yin inspired um, practice for us today. I say yin inspired because we're going to be doing some deep stretches. We're not going to hold them quite as long as you would in yin yoga, but maybe a breath or two longer than you would like to. So I like to break down these workouts into seated stretches, belly stretches, and back stretches. So we're going to be on our mats the whole time, get comfortable. I don't think you really need blocks for today, but if you happen to have a strap handy, that could work. The only thing you may want to block for, and in fact, I might do it right now, is to sit up on. Um, if that kind of helps to open the hips a little bit for you, go for it, give it a try. This is a great practice to kind of try out some new stuff. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so block or no block, we're seated in an easy seat. And we're just going to take a few moments to find our breath. So maybe soften your gaze or close your eyes, drop the shoulders away from your ears, sitting up nice and tall, finding length through the spine. Let your arms kind of hang down at your sides for now. And we're going to take it to what I like to call sunshine breathing with my students in my classroom. So when you're ready, nice big inhale, lift your arms out to the side and up like a sunrise. Exhale, bring the arms back down. Two more just like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time, big inhale. And exhale, bring it down. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And we'll start to take it to that Ujjayi breath. So seal your lips in and out through the nose. And trying to create that ocean-like sound in the back of your throat. Same as you would as if your mouth was open, only this time the lips are sealed. And just taking this moment here to be present on your mat with me. No other worries, nothing for at least the next 10 or 15 minutes. And lower your hands back down to your knees. If you're sitting on a block, remove that. We'll start in a staff pose. So sending the legs out nice and long. If you'd like to sit on a blanket or just have a little cushion or something underneath your seat, that can be helpful, a little more comfortable. Totally optional. So if you want to grab that now, go for it. If you have a strap handy and you want to use that to deepen our stretch here, just keep it next to you for when you're ready. All right, big inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Just as you would in a forward fold, try not to round your spine, but hinge at your hips forward. And then once you've hit your max, just sort of let your hands come down to the mat, to your shins, maybe to your toes, or if you wanted to use the strap, this is where we can bring it, wrapping it around the balls of your feet and just using it to help pull ourselves forward. Again, trying to keep that spine nice and straight, not rounding too much. That's where the strap can come in handy. And feel a nice stretch in your low back, your hamstrings. If you need to keep a gentle bend in your knees, that's totally fine. And breathe. Now remember, we're holding these poses for maybe just a breath or two longer than you'd like. So this is a good way to close out your day. Or maybe you just had a pretty intense workout and you just need a good feel-good stretch, a little something extra. And nice and slow, start to release the tension if you're using the strap. Rise back up. Don't go too far with that strap. We'll take it to a half straddle. So bringing one leg, doesn't matter which leg, one leg into the side. Keep the toes on your extended leg pointing up. I'm going to use my strap again for this. But before we get to that, turn your whole torso so it's facing that leg. Inhale the arms up overhead. And similar to before, hinge at the hips, folding forward over that leg. And again, if you want to use the strap, go for it. If you want to just reach for your shins, your ankles, your toes, That's fine too. And try to release any tension in your head or your neck. Nice and slow, we rise back up. I probably should have told you to put some nice calm music on since I'm not doing a lot of talking during this stretch. So if you want to pause the video and go put on some music, sometimes that can be helpful. Let's take it to the other side. So swapping out your legs, keeping your toes on your extended leg, pointing up towards the ceiling. Inhale the arms up, turn your body towards that extended leg and hinge over. Feeling that good stretch. Again, low back, hamstrings, and a gentle bend in the knee is totally fine. You may find you can stretch a little bit deeper or come down a little bit lower by doing that. And soften any tension you may be holding onto in your face, your forehead, your jaw. Just let it all go. Yeah, nice and slow we rise back up. Put the strap to the side for now. Let's bring the soles of our feet together in a bound angle. And then maybe just kind of send them a little bit more forward than you're used to, kind of making a diamond shape. Sitting up tall, keep your hands on your shins. Option to stay right here, okay, if you're feeling a good stretch in your hips. If this is too much, you can always prop blocks underneath your knees for a little added support as well, totally optional. Stay here in your nice tall spine, or maybe start to shift forward. I like to wrap my hands around my toes, maybe use my elbows to push down on my knees a bit. Try to relax any tension in your neck or your shoulders while we're here. And nice and slow we rise back up. All right, so we're going to take it down to our bellies for now. Don't really need anything equipment wise other than your mat. Okay, let's start in a child's pose. So when you're ready, we can all just kind of get there. Bring the big toes to touch, knees at the outer edges, hands come forward. You can always use a block under your forehead here as well. Sink the hips back, just feel this good stretch. Everybody loves a child's pose. Nice restorative deep stretch as well. I'm going to take it from here to a puppy pose. If that is just not your jam, then by all means stay in your child's pose. But if you would like to try it, I'm going to bring the knees in just a bit, a little bit more underneath your body. Similar to a child's pose, except the hips are going to stay up this time. So start to walk your hands out towards the top of your mat. Lower down so that your chin is touching the mat. And if that's too much on your neck, then go ahead and just bring your forehead down. Totally your choice. And maybe deepen the stretch a little bit by tenting your fingers. And you'll definitely feel your back muscles turn on here. So even if you're just trying it out for a few breaths, bring your palms flat, start to slide forward, come all the way down onto your belly. Maybe make a little pillow with your hands just for a moment. Rest your forehead down. Maybe sway your hips side to side. Take any tension out of the low spine. Lift your head up, bring your elbows under your shoulders, spread your fingertips nice and wide on your mat for Sphinx pose. Try to zip your legs together, squeeze the glutes, lower the shoulders down your back. And if you want to activate this a little more energetically, as if you were trying to slide your hands back towards your toes, you would feel your back turn on a little bit more, sending the heart forward, and just breathe. Bring your hands back together, make that little pillow again, rest your forehead down. And if the Sphinx was enough of a back stretch for you, then we'll feel free to take that again. Otherwise, we're going to come into a locust. So bring your arms down to your sides. Palms can be facing down. And on your next inhale, you're going to lift the head, the legs, and the arms, squeezing everything together, squeezing the legs together, sending the heart forward, and just holding it here for 3, 2, and 1. Release back down, make a little pillow for your head. And we'll do that one more time. If that's too much, take it to a Sphinx. Otherwise, bring your arms down to your sides. Inhale, lift, legs, heart, head, and hands. Squeezing the back together, squeezing your legs together, activating the entire backside of your body. And release. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, tuck your toes, send your hips up and back, downward dog. We're going to take it to a pigeon. If you prefer to take this on your back as a figure 4, go for it. We're going to meet you on our backs anyway after we're done here. So if you just want to get a jump start, feel free to flip to your back now. Otherwise, extend that right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Bend the right knee. Bring that right knee to the right wrist. Lay the shin down, kind of scooch that left leg back. Keeping the right hip up off of your mat. You can always prop a block underneath if you need that extra support. And nice and slow, start to walk your hands down. Bringing your forehead down to the mat, or once again down to a block. And breathe into that right hip. Wiggle your right toes every once in a while just to keep the blood flowing. Can make it more of an active stretch by pushing your right shin and right foot into the mat. Or maybe you just stay relaxed and just enjoy a good deep stretch here. And if you're taking this as a figure 4, you are feeling the exact same stretches, just in a supine position. And don't forget to breathe. Slowly lift your head up, walk your hands back, move any props out of the way that you might have been using. Tuck the toes, step back to that downward dog. If you're lying on your back, maybe just knock your knees together and take a moment just to get the blood flowing back in that leg. Left foot kicks up and back, 3-legged dog to start. Bend the knee, left knee to left wrist this time. Sliding that right foot back, sitting up tall, proud to start. And if you want to prop the block underneath your hip, go for it. Totally optional if you feel like you need the added support. Big inhale as we start to walk our hands out. Again, I like to prop a block under my forehead for this. Keeping the hips squared towards your mat and relax. And wiggle the left toes. If you were pushing down into the mat with your right shin, do so with your left shin now. Or maybe you're just enjoying the stretch like me. Nice and slow, we start to rise up. Tuck the back toes. Stepping back, give yourself a little walk out here. Pedal those legs. We're going to come down onto our backs. So maybe take a seat first. Keep your strap handy once again while we're in our supine postures. Coming all the way down, we'll start in a bridge pose. So walking your feet back towards your hips, hands come down to your sides. Maybe shimmy your shoulders underneath your back a little bit more. And on your next inhale, start to round your spine a little bit as if you were tilting your pelvis forward, and then lift the hips up off the mat. Pushing down with your heels. We did a lot of spine work today. Lots of back stretches, so let's take some counter stretches here as well. Pushing down into your heels. If you start to feel your butt start to sag, just push down into the mat a little bit more with your feet. And we'll hold it here for 3, for 2, and 1. Start to lower yourself back down. Bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees splay open in a reclined bound angle. One hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And just feel the hips start to open up here. I feel like my knees get lower to the ground with every breath. Bring your knees back together. If you want to use that strap for a single leg up the wall, go for it. You don't have to. When you're ready, extend your right leg up towards the sky. And again, you could reach behind your calf or up using the strap around your feet. And just take it to a nice hamstring stretch. Let that feel good. Whole back line of your right leg. Try to relax your back, your shoulders, your face, your neck. And then maybe pull just half an inch further. And then release that strap down, release the leg down. Bring your right knee into your chest. Send your left leg out nice and long. Big inhale here. Exhale, spinal twist. Cross the right knee over to the left side. And maybe glance over your right shoulder if that feels okay on your neck. Love a good spinal twist. Coming back onto your back, bring both knees into your chest, give yourself a little hug. And then we'll switch legs. So bring the right foot down to your mat. Left leg is going to extend up nice and high, sticking that foot up towards the ceiling. And if you used your strap on the other side, maybe use it again. If not, just reach and grab behind your hamstrings, behind your calf. Keeping your back and your spine attached to the mat, feeling the whole stretch in your left leg. Everything else is as relaxed as it can be. And maybe 1 inch deeper on the stretch. Embrace the shake. I started shaking as soon as I pulled a little harder. And release. Bring that right knee into your chest. Left leg extends out nice and long. Cross the left over to the right side for that spinal twist. You should feel good on your back. We did a lot of back work today. Bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself a little back massage side to side. And any other postures that you want to take. And before we close out today, maybe happy baby, maybe sending both legs up the wall. Again, option to use your strap if you'd like. Maybe roll the ankles out a little bit. You can quite literally scoot your bottom up against the wall and put your legs up the wall if you'd like. If you've never tried it, try it out. And if you're closing out with me today, bring your knees in one more time. Give yourself a nice big hug. And exhale, sending the legs out to the outer edges of the mat, arms at your sides for Shavasana. And let's just take a moment here, gentle little body scan to make sure that we are releasing all the tension we feel in your face, your forehead, your jaw, moving down to your neck and your shoulders, your arms and your hands. Maybe flip your palms so your palms are facing up. Back to your chest and your belly. And release any tension in your back, your hips. Focusing on the legs, top of your legs, down past your knees, your shins, ankles and feet. And just stay here for a few moments, relaxation. And if you have more time to stay here in your Shavasana, I encourage you to do so. If you're closing out with me, bring your legs together, reach your arms over top. Give yourself a nice full body stretch. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little hug, maybe a rock side to side. And in your own time, start to rise back up to a seated position, however you may choose to get there. And I hope you're feeling the benefits of that beautiful stretch. Hope you're feeling loose, relaxed, calm, ready to tackle the rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining me for this brief practice today. I wish you a beautiful day. Namaste.